Hi, I am Muhammad Azim bin Hashim.
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Adam bin Azmi and my metric number is 10DEE19F1038. Please be open to you guys.
Hello, my name is Amar Arif Hafizin bin Khairul Yazid. My matrix number 10DE19F1071. And today I want to talk about the best of PC gaming. The product that we choose to present is Aurora Ryzen R10. I want to introduce my product. Alienware has two competitive PC builds on offer right now. The Aurora R11, which utilizes the latest 10th generation Intel processors, and the Aurora Ryzen 10, which is the AMD variant, despite the Ryzen R10 seeming weaker by name. After all, 11 is higher than 10. That isn't actually the case, and both are suited to gamers who want to game with the best performance at a higher resolution. Both Aurora lines can be customized however you see fit, so you can mix and match components, which means it's worth paying attention to the spec we had, but also the fact that it's easy to see how these machines are considered some of the best gaming PC. You can see the spec that comprise our review build, which come in as one of the mid-range builds in the series and is priced just under the 2000 or 2500 USD.
And today I want to present about the features of Alienware Aurora Ryzen R3, which is for PC gaming. So let's start the presentation now. The component do all the feature talking in this build and PC range. Kicking things off is the CPU, which is from AMD. The Ryzen 7 3700X is the brain within the review build. I was sent an 8-core 3.6 GHz mid-range CPU that doesn't scream value for money inside this almost 2k pound build, but it does the job very competently, as you can see from the game, like the Total War, Tomb Raider, and the Division 2 benchmark. Tough is take the GPU into consideration too naturally. Thanks to the customization option, you can upgrade this all way to the Ryzen 9 3950X if you want to fork out an extra money, about $400 plus. So for the graphic card is where this machine start to excel, as it's rocking the RTX 2070 Super. This is the high-end version of the 2070 card, surpassed in the 2020 series by just the 3 card, which is 2080 card and the Titan RTX, while the 30 series card are rolled out later this year. The 2070,000 Super will continue to be one of the better card on the market and a great power to price tag value giver, and it proves why with all the gamers with all of the games I test. This is covered in more detail below, but to be succinct, you can expect to max game out at 180p and hit 60 FPS plus, which is more than enough for most casual gamers and bought well for those that prefer 1440p gaming too. So I want to tell you about the other spec, which is the processor is AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, and the graphic is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super. The memory, they give you 16GB DDR4 RAM. For the storage is about 256GB SSD put plus 1TB HDD. So for the port, there are two types, front and rear. So for the front, two times type A USB 3.1 Gen 1 1 times Type A USB 3.1 Gen 1 without power share, 1 times Type C USB 3.1 Gen 1 1 time headphone line out, 1 time microphone line in. For the rear, 6 times Type A USB 2.0, 1 times Type C USB 3.1 Gen 2 without power share, 1 time Type A USB 3.1 Gen 2, 3 time Type A USB 3.1 Gen 1, 1 type SPDIF digital output COX, 1 time SPDIF digital output TOSLink TOSLINK, 1 time side surround output, 1 time microphone in, 1 time line out, 1 times rear surround output, 1 time center subwoofer output, 1 time line in. So for the connectivity, RJ45 killer E2500 GB Ethernet, Bluetooth 5.0, and the last one is weight 39.2 lb, which is 70.8 kilogram. So that's all from me.
The Alienware Aurora R10 is ugly. It looks like a Dyson bladeless fan, and that is not the aesthetic that appeals to me when it comes to a gaming PC. It's your thing, however, there's no denying it stands out and its striking aesthetic will appeal to some, I'm sure. One huge upside to this design is that you only need to unscrew one screw to remove both the left and top panels. Pull the side cover release latch out away from the case, and voila! The left panel slides off, which is then you just need to use slightly more force to take off the top. The downside is that thanks to the case design not allowing for front-facing fans, room for fans has to be made inside when you factor in the PCU cage being halfway up the case instead of at the bottom like most cases. It is hard to reach inside and adjust any components without removing the entire thing. The only things you can easily access is the PCIe slot 4, used for something like a sound card or internal capture card. Swapping or removing any other parts will be a true test of resilience, especially for those not well versed in the art of computer components, which is ultimately who this and most other pre-books are aimed at. It's a smart design, but one that wobbles on the balance between providing something that's great for one-time pre-book purchase, but offering something that can be modified down the line.
I want to talk about function of PC gaming that we have used. Firstly, with the availability of this product, gamers can play the game smoothly because it has a powerful processing chip. Secondly, gamers able to play game for a long time because it has a cooling system. Lastly, this product can store a lot of data because it has a large storage which can download many games. That's all I want to talk. Thank you.
I want to talk about Aurora. As someone who has never bought a pre-boot and always boot his own PC, it's hard to recommend the Aurora Ryzen R10 line, mainly in the face of the considerable extra cost that comes with the Alienware brand name. The case design will be divisive. But if it tickles your fancy, that will no doubt be a selling point. If you keen to get a mid-range gaming PC that will last for the next few years at a minimum, playing the latest AAA gaming at 60 FPS, then there's no doubting the machine performance. However, and so you can't really go wrong with this gaming PC from capability perspective. And if you one of a growing movement that is moving to AMD center PC builds, then it's a great machine for you too.